Alright. So some of the stuff works. Yeah, I'm trying to set up some things. See how it all goes. Like, I really don't know quality stuff. So how big my webcam feels a bit big now. Or should I be over here? No, because... No, I'd rather cut out... Hmm. I don't want the, This stupid, like, shutter window, though, just makes everything really annoying. Like, man. Oh, wait, I paused my stream, so I can't even look at it. I mean... What do I go in the middle? I mean, I think the middle sometimes looks a bit jarring. But that's the middle. Then there's that. Which I think looks pretty decent. If you ask me. I mean, quality-wise, not terrible, I think. Well, I'm on Gen 1 server.
So much for that paradox. I always deliver.
Yeah. I mean, quality's not terrible, no? I actually don't think this is that bad. Considering it's a very motiony game, and I've had it look worse. You can kind of get a gist of what's going on. Generally speaking. I don't even know why I'm streaming at 1080p when it doesn't even work. I'll probably change that up in a bit, but for now, we'll leave it. Was I gonna fucking change? Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know how much this is gonna make me lag more, but I want my cameras just to, like, a little bit like this. Trust. I don't know. I don't know if that actually made a difference or not. It probably has to be more drastic of a sharpen effect, but that is what it is. Anyway, I'll just leave it as, and I'll change some things. But otherwise we have content to do. Because I actually have a little content to do tonight now. I doubt anyone's the nicest way to be here for this, but yeah. It is true. We have to write more. But I actually can't get this over done with. People get over done with. Not over done with. I mean, like, Yeah, 20 that started. Okay. So, what I wanted to tackle... I'll just put... I'll just put this. I'll add graphics up on screen later. But yeah, the idea is thinking less in Overwatch. I think we could all benefit from thinking less in Overwatch, essentially, is the idea here. And I've got a couple points I'm going to run through with that. Yeah. So, we'll just tackle this, because I think people... I personally think people think way too much in Overwatch, like me included, and it's been a real big problem for why I stagnate or didn't improve as much at the start, or I found it difficult to improve. I think a lot of it boils down to that exact thing. I think you kind of need to think less in Overwatch. I think that is definitely important. Definitely important. We'll turn the game down a little bit just so we aren't interfering with anything. So yeah. So I'm gonna angle the mic more like that. So if I turn my head, it shouldn't be as bad. It should still keep me here. Okay. So the theory is, I think you're probably thinking more than you really should, or more than anyone else is thinking, sort of. So what happens a lot is that you will think already that to win a game or to beat your opponents, that you have to almost outwit them, outthink them, or outmechanic them. It's either or. A lot of people do fall into the thinking one more than the mechanics one than you'd imagine. A lot of people are like, whatever, mechanics aren't great. I'm gonna outplay them. I'm gonna do this, and that. And sometimes that's just not the case. Sometimes you don't need to be thinking that much. And the thing is, the team that beat you were thinking probably half as much as you were. You don't want so many thoughts going on in your brain, otherwise you end up not being able to do anything in game. I am speaking completely from experience here. I'm not talking as if I'm like a coach or as if I'm some educator on this topic. I am strictly talking my own experience when learning the game has led me to this conclusion. Okay, that's how that's worked. Sorry, I just tabbed out my stuff. Ideally, in a game, you shouldn't need to think that much. You might be thinking about one thing, or you might be generally like your conscience is just thinking. Like, it's just sometimes you go, oh, they're gonna shatter now. I'm getting ready to shield. That's not like a overthink. That's more of a intuition style thought, which is fine. Let me just talk a bit about how I'm an overthinker, right? I've always overthought stuff, and especially in Overwatch, I've always been a bit like, is this angle best? Is this space best? Should I be going for this target? Is this the one I should do? What ultimates do they all have? What abilities are up? Where's this guy? And I'm like trying to think too much about the game, and then what you end up doing is really nothing. This was really easy to do, and I think it's influenced by the fact that I used to play a lot of Sombra, and Sombra had perma-invis, so you sort of would just sit there thinking while perma-invis because you had the time to, and then do nothing, and then your team dies, and you go, oh, why is my team dead? Oh, I can't do anything, my team's always dead. Because they're fine at 4v5. So, yeah. Think less. Right. So, I mean, most people will know this, but pro players aren't thinking as much as you probably think they are. A lot of it's muscle memory, a lot of it comes from good, hard practice, good, hard learning, and then, boom, muscle memory. You just sort of... The game kind of plays itself once you know it really, really well and have practiced these things to death. So you don't have to think as like you don't. These pro players aren't. They aren't doing that. Okay. So, what is the ideal way to learn the game then? If we're gonna not overthink every single thing we do in game, you should learn a small thing maybe outside of the game, or when you watch a VOD review of yourself, or something like that, right? Not in game. So you might watch something, you might look at your VOD review, and you might be like, consistently, my dashes on Genji are getting a lot less value. I'm just dashing for the sake of dashing. This perk thing's annoying me. I'm just wasted dash. I'm using it to do no damage. I'm deflecting and then dashing. Stuff like that. You might realize that your dashes are quite bad. So what you might want to do is you might take that and you might know off the bat, okay, I know what to do from here. I'm gonna go work on that. You might even be like, okay, well, how do I dash better? So then you might look at a pro game, even a streamer VOD, even when they're not like trying that hard. Muscle memory, their dashes will be fine. So you check a Genji player and you go, see, oh, they never dash while their deflect is, on cooldown, or they only dash if they can guarantee this, or to close the gap, or to use this. Like, I don't know. I'm not a Genji player, so I can't actually give a complete advice on this, but yeah. So you can go learn from that, and then you can bring that content, that context and that learning and that skill into your game, and then do you know what you think about in game? Dashing, and that's it. That's all you think about. You just dash, you dash. I probably could have given a better example. I could do this here now. On my old account, I learned Tracer, and I reached like Masters 2 playing Tracer. Whether that was deserved or not is actually a different question, because I think I went negative. I think I lost most of my games in ranked, but the account itself, its MMR after playing all the quick play and other games, was placed like GM something. So I lost all my placements. They got Masters 2, and yeah. So I learned Tracer, and what would I do? I would discover a new thing that I wasn't good at and that I needed to learn, and in that case it was everything. So I sat down and I was like, alright, close range off angle. I don't care what angle, what everything, just make sure it's close range. And I did that for a day or two, and then I moved on. Even if it wasn't perfect, I moved on, and I was like, hey, trigger discipline. Try to get that. My trigger discipline still sucks. I've actually got to work on that more. And then I was like, okay, we'll put that one down. Okay, and now we're going to work on timing. Watch our teammates and constantly watch and realize where I'd be aware and I time it. Okay, good. I got that one. All right. And do you know what I mean? It's like stuff like that. Oh, I'm going to practice blink melee. It's not even something crazy. It can just be something as simple as that. Every time you can blink melee, you go for it. And you just learn it. And you just learn. You learn one thing. If you keep thinking about juggling 5 different things at once, say I decided in-game I'm going to do better angle choice, I'm going to time them better, and I'm going to do trigger discipline, and I'm going to blink melee every time I can. I'm gonna try stick on my pulses. You just would lose your mind. You'd lose your mind. You'd go insane, and that's what a lot of people were actually doing, and that's why you might find it more difficult to make progress. Learn something, practice it. Learn something, practice it. Come back to it. Learn something, It's like any skill. It's like guitar, for instance. It's like when I'm learning a song, I learn a bar, practice the bar. Then the next bar, practice the bar. Come back. Can I do both bars in a row? Yes, I can. Good. Move on to the next bar. And so on and so forth. It's just more streamlined and obvious with the guitar. Another thing I want to mention is I'm victim of this still. Consuming too much educational content will drive you mad. I don't even need my headphones on. I don't know why my headphones are on this whole time. I love educational content. I think it's really fun, and I would love to be able to make more of it because I think it's fun. But I don't have necessarily, I think, the stats or I don't even know what to say. I don't have anything to back me on my takes. You know what I mean? I can't. It's harder to teach at a level when I haven't really achieved the thing I'd be trying to teach. Right? I've dipped in and out of masters, not been I think if I was a solid higher master player, I would be like, do you know what? I have something to give him. Coaches don't need to be the highest rank in the world or whatever. But I think a coach should be able to reach at least masters, and I haven't comfortably done that, so I don't feel great giving out specific educational content. But I understand how I got myself from bronze to a peak of masters 2, right, and then kind of teased into the masters 5 diamond 1 region, right. On both roles, by the way, on support and DPS, I've done that both. So there's my portfolio if you need that, but it's not that good. Anyway, my point is, consuming too much consuming too much educational content is very common. I do it still because it's fun, and you feel like you're doing something, right? You feel like you're out of the game, you're actually learning something, taking things in. The thing is, even though I enjoy it, you have to sometimes realize you aren't learning anything unless you are technically like noting things down, taking bits by bits, and then practicing it in a game. So you're writing notes. It was that. I mean, I genuinely think if you watch educational content and you write notes, it sounds so nerdy, but you actually end up in a really good spot. I actually did it a while ago when I learned Tracer with a Spilo coaching session, and I did it with a Sombra one. I had like all these little notes I took down. And I was like, okay, so you have to time this. Okay, you have to do this, and then it was like around the clock. I was like, okay, and then the next day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna practice this one this week, this one. It's so nerdy, and it's not something anyone actually wants to do, but it makes so much progress. It's actually insane. Like you will make like you make so much like SR gain in a month if you do that, compared to if you just kind of kept playing, doing nothing. That's another thing. Typically, even practicing and learning is like a slow process of visible reward. So I could learn a lot about a character, like I have. So I don't really know how to show this as an example, right? But I've been playing a lot of support recently, even after learning. Right, like look at this. It's all very like Brig and then there I played a bit. But like even after I spent a lot of the time learning DPS and learning Tracer, I didn't actually apply that very much to my games. And so what ended up happening was that I could be ranking up, but I'm not. You still have to put in the time and play the game, even if you learn the thing. You're not just gonna get instant rewards. So that's another thing to point out. Actually, I have that written down on my notes here. Even like sometimes you just have to play the game. I call it doing your reps and doing your time. There's actually just a thing. If you just look at top 500 players, it's almost like, okay, well they've just played 1,000 hours. They just know more. You can't actually expect at 400, 500 hours to be performing at the level that people who have played 2,000 hours perform at. Obviously, with good practice and learning lots, you can accelerate the effectiveness of your time, but you want to. What was I even saying? You want to play the game. You still want to play the game, and that's been my biggest problem. I barely play the game anymore. But that's kind of just because I focus a lot more on. I like writing and talking about Overwatch characters and stuff. Whether that does well or not is a different question, but I think it's fun. And when I do take a season seriously, I can make some progress. I mean, what was it? My Masters. How much did I play here? I mean, it's not even that much, but you know, Masters 3 support's not bad. I was quite happy with that. There are some seasons where I do take it. See, I haven't actually grinded out a season in a long time. Like a long time. Look at this. It's all like 18, 16, 15. And then that one was 86 and 36 and 17. So yeah. Anyway. I mean, I've got a note here. Playing lots of focus sessions is how you improve. But I've kind of talked about that already. But that is how you improve over a long period of time. It's just something people don't want to do, and I don't really feel like doing most of the time anyway. But if you're really serious about it, lots of good focus sessions. So if you play like a 2-hour focused practice with water and breaks and stuff, you will learn a lot for that. Okay, I just forgot a comma on this point. Anyway, learning more and like consuming more content and learning more about the game and learning about all these different characters and all the maps and stuff, whilst it's fun, it is a recipe to overwhelm yourself. I think you will hurt yourself more by doing that than good you will do. Now, look, if you just love the content, like if you just, I mean, this is crazy. I'm part of the content now by making this video, but like, if you, oh my god, I can't actually, I keep saying a point and then I just lose it. If you just keep consuming all this content, expecting it to do something, you are going to overwhelm yourself. You have to almost take it as, oh, I'm watching it because it's enjoyable, or sometimes even just take a bit back and just play the game your way. You learn the most from figuring things out yourself. You always have. Now, guidance and teaching is great, but learning it yourself is amazing. I think back to when I was in school and doing maths. It's like, yes, I've been shown how to do the thing, But I sometimes would come and I go, yeah, but I found this the easier way to do it because I sat down, I did my questions, and yeah, I knew the way to get the answer, but my method of getting the answer is slightly different to another person's, and that's where you learn how to apply the skill. Obviously, some people don't care about that, but learning to apply the skill is more important. Again, if I note this to a guitar, for instance, right? When you learn your scale, you learn your chords, you learn your notes, the key, all well and good having this knowledge, but you do have to apply it at a point. I have to catch myself back up. I obviously know basic stuff like E minor, C, and A, and A minor is also the same thing, but I also do A major, and I can play along to a song in any of those keys and actually do pretty well because I applied it. I sat down and I was like, okay, I've learned the notes of the scale. I'm now going to play along to a song in that and just create parts and do bits, and that's how you make progress, and that's how you do things. Learn something, apply it. Learn something, apply it. Don't learn a bunch and then try to apply all of it. Anyway, that's that done. I think that's all I really have to say about that. That was just a topic I think about a lot because it's something that's really like deeply resonates with me. I've done it like the thinking thing too much with gym stuff, and then you end up not going to gym because the whole time you think you're unoptimal, but what's optimal is just going. And I've even done it like I've done it with YouTube and music, and like I'll sit down to make a song and I'm like, oh no, the easiest way to make a song is just to go like this. I have a guitar and I'm going to hit some things. You won't be able to hear it, but yeah, that's the easiest way to make a song. When you sit down and think, how do I make a song? That's you've already lost. Or when you think, how do I make a YouTube video? You've already lost. You want to just make a video. It's a hard thing. People struggle with that. So yeah, I'm not saying anything. Anyway, should we play Overwatch? I mean, I've got some. I can play a bit. I don't mind. I might play I'll play like a deathmatch just to test. I don't know if I'll even get into a queue for a deathmatch though, will I? Because I don't know how laggy the stream's gonna be because I haven't tried out these settings on this account and stuff, and I'm at 1080p, which I don't need to be, but I mean, if it runs on 1080p, it'll run on 720, so can't actually complain much there. Let's unpin this message. Yeah, well, I'll try. I'll just check if this is laggy or not, and then I'll get. I think I'll water and I'll play a game. I did not mean to pick Somber in deathmatch.
There are no secrets.
My bad. There goes. Unless you just kill me. Yeah, just kill me. Just kill me. Kill me. Yep. No, I want to die. I want to die. I want to die.
Gotta go.
Okay, there you go. You just gotta pretend to fight. Alright.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
He knows honestly what I'm about to do. Oh god. Oh my god.
Back in the fight.
Yeah, I can't really fire Reaper in a close range, can I? Oh, I thought that held out my comeback. Yeah, can't really take a fight with a Reaper in a close room. That's just kind of logic. I keep recall.
Time to ride into the sunset.
Well, I'm not lagging too much, so I feel like it's okay.
Perseverance is my middle name.
No. Oh, whatever. Lead game and I'm just gonna play. Let's just run it down. I haven't actually played, I think, a ranked game for a little bit though. Let's just check the reports. Actually, no, I played it a day ago. What am I on about? 14th, like it's what, the 16th now? So 2 days ago. I think I'm actually like, I like Sombra feels weird now and I don't enjoy her as much, but she feels low-key pretty good. I feel like I've actually had some pretty good games on Sombra. Like, look, I lost the game, but I didn't get to play Sombra. We probably played like doo-doo here. And this comp just ran us. I think this was just a Moira Mercy backline moment. Like, they just speed into us with like the Wu Young E and then Mal, and it was like, oh, it was just unplayable. I'm gonna quickly go get water. Hopefully I won't take long.
Select a map. Select your hero.
Ugh. I mean, I came back in time. I'll play Sombra, but it's weird to explain. Like, you can't do this. You have to select Sombra. But I'm not that pissed if I don't play Sombra. I'll play Tracer. Like, I don't. Like, I'm really not that fast. You know what I mean? Oh, actually, Red out of the stairs away. They don't know what to ban. If they want to ban Sombra, go for it. I don't really care. Oh, Tracer ban. I'm down for Sojourn, Carry, and like Ball, bro. Ball is low-key broken. That character's so busted.
Now arriving at Ilios.
Jesus, this guy plays UCO. Thing is, I hovered Sombra, but like, it's a horrid game. Okay, we'll try Sombra, but
In my world, there are no secrets.
with a Reaper, it's like, I don't know. I'll just see how it goes. Like, let's be real, it doesn't matter that much. I'll just see how everything is.
Round one. Capture the objective.
Did I scare you?
Don't know what they have, so I gotta be careful. Rhine. Stop an angle. What the hell? I thought they were way more up. That's my bad, Loki. I am lagging a little bit. I don't know what the reason for it is. I'll figure it out, but
Trying to give me
it was like onto a fight, my frames went down a little bit. Not too bad though.
¿Te sientes mal? Much better. Suerte y muerte.
Oh my aim. Have I ever shot a gun in my life? I randomly just went... Whoop. That was so bad. I played that so terribly. I had a bigger EMP and I was like nervous to EMP. And then I just didn't. And then I only hit the honor. And then I missed the virus. That was so badly played. Something that could have been so good. I think because it could have been good, I messed it up. Okay, just don't hold this for too long. I don't mind them using sleep and then not getting anything out of that. Jesus, that's the entire team. Low key. Oh, oh. Oh. My aim just feels really bad, I can't lie.
Mucho mejor. Ay, te asusté.
Whoa, what was that? I like translocated and it took like 2 seconds to happen. That's my bad. I heard the footsteps as I came out. Like, look, as I pop out, now I hear his... Oh my god. That's so bad. I could have expected that though. I could have guessed that would happen. Like my back was turned to an angle. Oh god. What do I have? How the hell did the Baptiste not get hit by EMP? Also, this Arna's untouchable. This guy's got the... I can't EMP properly. I actually can't... I can't play Sombra right now. Maybe I needed like a mechanics warm-up, man. I'm just missing viruses, missing all my shots. And they're like... It's Arna cast Bastion. They're not difficult to hit. I can't have to cancel this. You're such a weirdo, Cass. Go do something else other than waiting for me to come out of stealth. And my monkey died. He may have killed himself. Big from Reaper. Oh, he's dead. That guy's low though. Really low.
Ultimate is charging up.
Touch the punk for a second. Oh, I just choked every EMP. Every single EMP I messed up.
Score 0-1.
Oh, that was so bad. There was
Somebody call.
so much. Oh, I'm doing a good thing. Oh, I've missed my entire mag on a guy. I whiffed virus and I EMP'd no one. It's like a good angle, but you didn't hit a single shot. Oh, whatever. I'm not really far here, low-key.
Strike from above.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like I'm like, doing right things, but just...
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
mechanically quite terrible.
I don't like losing.
Oh, whoa, I meant to hit the wall with that. Like crazier is like, I mean, yeah, I'm an idiot. Just terrible play, but My grades are the last bullet, like, bend around a wall.
All systems nominal.
Whatever. I got the Lucio, and I did some damage to other people, so... I got my life worth. Oh, what am I doing? I'm in Diva already, bro. What the hell? I haven't even done anything yet. Not like an idiot. Hey, where you go?
Up and away.
Oh, bro, I can't because of the defense matrix. It's so awful to play into the defense matrix, man. I like this one quite a bit.
Establishing aerial position. Thanks.
Why'd he boop him? So if that goes for me, yeah.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Bro, that guy's... Oh, that guy's a nanoed, man.
Repositioning. Aerial positioning underway.
Oh, I messed this up so much. Come on. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in right now. How did you hit that? I can't, man. I'm managing my fuel like a shitter. But also, I thought I was gonna die, and the fact that I lived, I think, amazed me so much that like, played badly. Oh, I can't look at any fuel. I forget. Kinda wish they had a thing where you get fuel off of slope surfaces back. I hit my head, are you kidding?
Where's your jetpack? Hello.
Oh, we lost the first one, didn't we?
Repositioning. Justice reigns from above.
She sells seashells down by the
Score 1-1.
I swear I'm actually bad at Pharah. It's just when I play Pharah, my team play really well. I don't know what it is.
Dead weight gets left behind.
Like, I literally feel like I don't hit rockets, I just die, I just waste fuel. I'm just doing splash damage.
Ooh, I live for
But my
this.
team, they lock in for some reason.
seashells down by the sea. Man.
I like Pharah, I'm just bad at Pharah.
3,
Yeah. Fun character though.
round 3. Capture the objective.
Establishing aerial position.
It's all come to this.
Hello.
They actually also went Pharah, what the hell?
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, just, yeah, give the Pharah the defense matrix the entire time. Ah, that's so fun. That's like, I don't know. That's so fun to play. I can't. I keep starting off of roofs and getting my fuel not getting my fuel back. Oh my god, this guy's a problem. Gus, watch this wreck hit. Man. I just don't have fuel constantly. Let me get it back.
Increasing altitude.
This is actually insane work. This. You're running out of this guy. What the fuck? Oh man. Oh, I only really play Overwatch, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes League, but Echo, what the hell? Why does it feel like they have a problem with me even though I'm doing nothing? Oh, I whiffed that so hard. Whatever. Like, they went Echo, Diva, and they matched the Pharah. Like, I don't even...
Returning to battle.
I don't even know, man. They just hate me, I guess. Even though I feel like I'm doing literally nothing. No, I had it lined up and everything. Oh my god, die, please.
But we got it done.
It's so annoying.
Positioning underway.
What the? This is too much. This is too much. Why do they want me so bad? I legit feel like I've never been wanted more in my life. Wait, did we win? I was just like, oh, did we win? I almost get hunted. Like, I think my value is all just if I live the hunting, then we're good. Like, that's it.
What's up?
Oh shit, I'm Masters. Bless up. Bless up the Masters. Oh, my profile's looked like this in a while. Oh, feels good. I know there's a bit of some SR boosting going on, but the ELO inflation crisis. I know it's happening. You know what I mean? Also, do I have? Thank you for the follow, whoever followed, but I don't think I have alerts on. Why are my alerts broken? Low-key, I need to fix that. So thanks for following. Because that one, thank you for the follow, and two, alerts me that my alerts are broken. God, I'm hungry, and it's only 10:30. I ate an hour ago. Doesn't make sense. Okay, alert box. I don't need the tutorial. I'm using Streamlabs. It's so easy. It's like actually the easiest one in the world to use. So I think I'll just do that and then what is this waiting for follows? Let me just test this quickly. Oh, I think everyone heard it, but it's not on. Okay, yeah, I'm a stupid idiot. I forgot to actually like put my the thing. That is not it. I just put in my dashboard. That is not it. I just put in... There we go. There we go. There now follows. There's now a sound. And then I don't have anything else. Okay, well you can. I think you can donate. So I'll put that on there as well. Tips. How do you make it so like you could just pick anything? I don't know. Like I thought you should just choose what you want if you donate. Which of these default took the most like? Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. I kind of want it to be animated. We'll do the bird. I know no one's gonna actually do this, but we'll put the bird. Okay. That's sub. I didn't mean to do sub. Okay, I need a different sound for tips. Low key, need a different sound. This is amazing. No, I need like what's like a normal like. That's not dono sound. That's just I mean that's a classic sound, but it's not a dono sound. God, that's too dramatic. Why would you ever? Jesus. Breakbeat? It's not even a breakbeat as well. If you actually have a song as well sound, I don't even... That's way too overdramatic. No, man. Like, come on. What's like a normal one? Whoa, this is...
Insane!
These are crazy.
Imagine that. Huge!
Yeah, maybe it needs to be that one. Yeah. I don't know what the... No one's gonna donate, so why am I even doing this? That's not bad. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. There you go, so if anyone ever donates there. But then... Why TTS? Why not? Wait, where's the TTS button? How loud is the...
This is a test donation for $29.
This is a test donation for $71.00 أمريكي.
My apologies, guys. I may or may not have made it Arabic.
This is a test donation for $31.
Yeah, that works. Good old Brian voice. All right. That being said, I'm gonna go now. Oh, it's been an hour, but it was a good test of stuff. And I'll watch back the stream. Is that 1080p this whole time? I don't even think it needs to be at 1080p. It literally could have been 720 or 936p. But I didn't lag, and I don't know if the stream lagged much at all. I literally wouldn't know. And I feel like we got some good content bit in. overall, very, very good. Very, very good. Peace and love.